All right, here we go. Good morning to all. Good morning to y'all. Welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack People on a Wednesday morning, hump day for you freaks out there. So, how can we not? So, yesterday we talked about newly, you know, uh, signed, I guess you can say, or hired defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley. He had time to speak at the podium yesterday, and we went over that yesterday. And today, we're going to do his counterpart, the offensive coordinator, Adam Stenavich. He was at the podium. He was talked to. Of course, stupid ass questions asked. And maybe I should just start asking the stupid questions. I mean, not asking, start going over some of them. So the first stupid question that was asked to Stenavich was Jordan Morgan. Did they not teach him at Arizona how to use his hands? We don't know what the fuck they taught there. I mean, we get reference from it. We know it's a decent college, but how the fuck is Adam Stenavich supposed to know what the hell they teaching at another program? What kind of question is that, people? Anyway, but speaking of yesterday also, thank you everybody very kindly for showing up to the draft recap show. Yours truly, Packers Kingdom, and TR, man. I really appreciate y'all coming through. Uh, I had a business assignment, so I had TR and Packers Kingdom hold it down for me, and they did that well. We would thank everybody for showing up to that, and whenever that needs to happen, we're gonna make that trio happen, depending on what news or whatever happens with the Packers. All right, so let's get back on track. Adam Stenavich. First thing they asked about him was Jordan Love and his leadership. What has changed about Jordan Love? And he said nothing has changed about Jordan Love. He's the same person. And a lot of people grow into leaders. Like we all know, Aaron Rodgers wasn't the leader. Probably the first 6, 7 years of his career, he started to get a voice, and he started to let his opinion be heard after a while. But yeah, man, they asked about Jordan Love's leadership. He said he hasn't changed at all. I mean, he's working hard. He looks really, really motivated to come back. And, he's just who he is. And I think that's the best leader that you can be, is being yourself, man. You don't want, and then again, on another note, Evan Williams, they said he pretty much, during rookie mini camp was really calling the shots, comfortable doing it, telling people what to do, telling people where they need to be, not being shy or timid at all. So that's cool about that. But yeah, same deal for Jordan Love now. Okay. That last year was his first year as a starter. He's not even supposed to lead the team at this point. I mean, he's a leader by default, right? Because you are the quarterback. All quarterbacks should be leaders of teams. But and then again, one thing we have to think about Jordan Love too is he ain't quite a baby, right? He done been around the locker room longer than probably most of the locker room at this point under this new regime. So they just talked about his leadership, and he said it hasn't changed at all. Some people may think, oh, he should change. He should become more of a leader. We're going to wait till that happens organically. All we're going to do is just allow him to do what he did last year, but better. Okay, the only thing he hasn't done was do it again. So, we ain't going to put that on Love's plate, although he is by default a leader, and I am not doubting his leadership skills, but he's the little brother still. Rashawn got to be a leader. Kenny Clark got to be a leader. Elton Jenkins got to be a leader. Those are the guys who got in. They said Elton Jenkins has stepped up, which he's going to have to because, again, more linemen are gone. So, okay. They asked him about the leadership of Jordan Love. And let me just say what's up to everybody real quick. This ain't one of them little cold opens I got to do. Shout out to Milto. What a way to start this with my man Milto, man. Hey, just like y'all heard to do, hey, man, wipe your feet at the door. You feel me? It ain't nighttime, but if it is nighttime on 420 HPOV Boulevard, make sure you have your lights on. We don't know who you is if you ain't got your lights on. Hey, if you ain't got your lights on the street, we're going to think you're trying to do something. So turn your lights on, hit that like button. It's free as hell. Subscribe, share. We are on the route to 600 subscribers. And since I made the announcement, we've gotten more. So shout out to my new subscribers, even the ones this morning. I seen a few this morning. Shout out to y'all, man. I really appreciate it. Let's run it up. Let's keep it going. By the time the season start, we should reach heights that we haven't reached before, obviously, on this channel. And I'm glad you guys are fucking with me, bro, for real, for real. So shout out to Milto. Thank you, bro. Thank you always, man. Appreciate you. Oh yeah. Definitely. All gas, no brakes. So shout out to Brandy Lewis too. Brandy, how were the brats? Listen, don't ask how I know. Okay. But a little birdie done told me that Brandy went full throttle. I don't know how you did it. I don't know if sauerkraut was involved. I don't know if you used ketchup, grilled onions, mustard. Some even put lettuce. I don't know how you did it, Brandy. Please enlighten us. If you didn't do it yesterday, please enlighten us on a full deal you did. Did you do chips on the side? Did you do fries? Did you do potato salad? I don't know. Fill us in, Brandy. I had tacos yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking brats, but I had tacos. But yeah, shout out to Brandy Lewis. Shout out to my boy Dave Niehoff, man. Hey, you don't look any older than me, bro. You actually look younger, bro. Did you change your profile pic? Hey, you look younger than you did last week, bro. Hey, you ain't missed nothing. It's hump day. That's it. Shout out to Zane Strong, my boy in the building. Shout out to Miscellaneous coming through, man. Hey, thank you what you do, bro. Come through, send us one of your great messages. Even if you don't catch the live, you double back and watch the live. I cannot appreciate that more, my bro. I cannot appreciate that more, my bro. Another homie in the building. You already know 10 racks. You already know how we get down. Shout out to the homie 10 racks. So let's move forward, okay? They're asking Stenavich, building an offense this offseason. Building an offense this offseason. What's the difference from this season and last season? Adam Stenavich said, night and day. Okay? Night and day means it's the complete opposite, right? Remember, he said we had something like 3 receivers signed last year. No tight ends, right? We just brought in 2 rookie tight ends last year. So just put ourselves in this position last year and then put ourselves in this position this year. And I would say it's night and day. He said, just like I've told you guys before, I mean, it's just logical. He said it takes time to see what skills people have, what they can and what they can't do. And he has a better idea now, a whole lot better idea now of what he can do. And he should hit the ground running, all gas, no brake. Speaking of Brandy in the comment, all gas, no motherfucking brake. That is Matt LaFleur saying. But at this point, yes, it's MLF. Yes, it's Matt Lombardi. Yes, it's whatever you want to call him. He's great. One of the greatest coaches ever already in NFL history. Sorry, bro. The record just says so. Okay, the hardware, we'll see if he can get that. But if he just continues on the trend he's been doing, he will be a great. But we cannot mention the greatness of Matt LaFleur without mentioning Adam Stenavich, right? Hey, we gave Nathaniel Hackett all the credit in the world right now. He did lead the league in certain categories offensively. Stenavich is yet to do that, but Stenavich is still a savant, just a guru when it comes to offensive line play. And then that trick relates down to the whole offensive game plan. So, we got to give Stenavich some love too, okay? He said there is a year under the belt of this offense, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. For him to mention that this is just only a year. This is still relatively a new team, you guys. Jordan Love is the new quarterback. We didn't have him before last year. All these other guys, we didn't have them before last year. Okay? So just like I told you guys about the defense, it might take 2 to 3 years for us to really see the whole half-league defense just working fluently, no hesitation, no thinking, Just imagine that, because he's just talking about we just came off of our first year. Now, we may be ahead of the curve as far as first-year offense is what we did, right? Well, what we had, but now since we got all this coming back, you got to think, he said we should be able to pick up where we left off, okay? And that would be great because, again, the defense might need a few weeks. And somebody mentioned in my comments the last couple of days, I forgot what video, but said when Capers first came in, it took to around week 8 or 9 on the field for guys to even look like, okay, this is a defense. It takes long. It depends on the individual player. And it also depends on the coaching and the situation that the organization puts them in, okay? It starts from the top. How many times have the Bears put their quarterback in a situation that really wasn't, helping them out, really wasn't a good situation? They seem to be okay and decent now, but still we got the pieces to stop everything they're doing. But this is not about the Bears. This is about Adam Stenavich. All right. The next stupid ass question that they asked was like, bro, there's only a certain amount of questions. Fans want to know some shit. What are y'all doing asking about motherfucking Jordan Morgan returning a kick in college or high school? Who gives a fuck? He won't be doing it for us. Now, if you want to just put that as a sidebar to show his athletic ability and to show how flexible and like all the shit he can do, cool. But don't fucking ask a question. Have you seen him return a kick? We don't give a fuck about that, bro. Let somebody ask some real questions. Let me go on there and ask a question. You feel me? Let one of y'all motherfuckers go out there and ask a question. They be wasting time. But anyway, speaking of Jordan Morgan, he said he's natural at the edge. He needs better, got to get better with his hands, and that's when they asked him the other dumb question. Oh, they didn't teach him that in Arizona? Well, clearly not. And if they did, clearly not at a good enough clip, that they are saying that this is one of his weaknesses, people. And the same people asking these questions, I'm sure, just like I did, you did some kind of draft report on these dudes. Ask questions motherfuckers don't know about. Y'all steady asking shit we all know about. You wasting time, and the quality is horrible. It's about time Green Bay got their media shit together. We've been getting the little cute things. I like seeing the players walk through the hallway and answer a question. That's lovely. Do more of that. Get us out there, bro. We got some extravagant, some really crazy personalities out there that maybe the world needs to see. I ain't seen a hair color change yet for Oladapo, but I'm waiting on that green. I'm waiting on that yellow hair. I know it's coming. Oh, I know it's the same. I'm fucking with you, bro. Oh, you did it with the beer. Ooh, okay, man. Hey, they don't know it's cheap. Hey, once you chef it up, listen, I done seen some ladies do some crazy shit. You feel me? Listen, she ain't in my family because my family know how to throw down, get down. But we had this one in-law. She was so worried, can't cook. She trying to prove to everybody. Everybody coming to her house. Newlywed to my cousin, whoever it is. Her ass ordered all catering and takeout, but her ass put it on plates in her dishes like she made the shit. Motherfuckers eating the chicken like, oh man, what you do? You use a cast iron, this and that. I mean, she played it well. Brave to her. I ain't rat her out. I seen the whole process happening. I woke up in the house. I seen what was going on. She ordered all the food catering. She added her own little twist to it. Hey, listen, I'll make me some Stofers. Y'all think I made the shit myself. For real. First time me and Shorty, first time, we got to living together. Me and the wife and all that, like, I was TV dinner king. When that TV dinner come out, she'd be like, this shit look like it's from Marie Callender's, the real deal. This shit look like it's from Cheesecake Factory. Hey, you gotta dress it up. Gotta add your own little pepper. You can cut it up in the middle of cooking. You know what I'm saying? You can mix it up in the middle of cooking. Add your little cheese on top just for the crispness. You can hook up TV dinners. I've done it before. But yeah, that's what she did. I don't even know how we got on that. Oh, we got on that because the store brought cheese curds. It's okay. And I've never had a cheese curd in my life. I mean, I've had something similar. I mean, it can't be too far from a mozzarella stick, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do your thing, TR. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Do your thing, bro. Absolutely. Like I tell people, man, and you guys know too, what a great time to be a Packers fan. You know what I'm saying? It is all going our way. And then again, man, listening to Stenavich take over the room. Obviously, he's been around Green Bay. He's comfortable. But dude is a future head coach. Nathaniel Hackett was a future head coach. Why can't this guy be? The way he got up there and had the command and all that, the way he is a head coach has to be an expert in something. He's an expert at offensive lineman. So again, let's enjoy this. Like I told you guys, it's going to be another day where we see a Packers team pitcher. Oh, Stenavich. Oh, coach. Oh, Jeff Hapley, and they all gonna have their own teams after Jordan Love gets 2 rings, but they all gonna have their own teams, and we're gonna be looking again like the Packers did it again. Remember the Andy Reid, Steve Mariucci pick, and whoever the fuck else was over there. We got another one. You know what I'm saying? And I think we are on the cusp of something like that. Okay, but as much as Stenavich said about he looks comfortable at the edge, we're talking about Jordan Morgan. He still said he doesn't know about tackle or guard. Bill Belichick, all he said was tackle. Matt LaFleur even said, we're going to play him at tackle. Hey, offensive coordinator Stenavich says guard is still an option for this guy. I don't know if he just doesn't want to seem or make Jordan seem like, yo, your job is given to you, But again, like he said, you can't see unless you try them out to see how versatile they are. Yes, we got a lot of Swiss Army knives right in the draft the past couple of years, but we also still have to see if it translates, if they could do it on the NFL level. So I am kind of glad that Stenavich is still keeping the options open with him, just not solidifying him as a tackle. I really wish, though. But again, this is the new offense that we're running, and they asked him, why is it like this now? Back in the day, even so far as to when Bakhtiari was drafted, they wasn't looking at him as a guard or anything like that. Whenever they drafted other people, they wasn't looking at him at another position. And he said times have changed. And he said it's about philosophy. He said it's about whomever is in charge's philosophy. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do that way back when in the day. That means we are game changers and shit that we do. Too bad we're getting too many versatile offensive players, lady. Okay. So talking about the O-line, we talked about Elton. He said Elton is probably best at center. Now, why would he say that? And I would love Elton at center. You know what? I'd rather take Elton from left guard and put him at center than take Zach Tom from right tackle and put him at center. He just did so good at that right tackle. So maybe we could put Elton at center and Morgan at, hey, we'll see. We'll see how that shapes out. I ain't gonna get into all that yet. Yeah, it is on the cheap, but let's mention though that they mentioned to him too. We miss out from 3 guys from last year. 3 guys are not on the team no more. Who is that? We got Bakhtiari, Yash, and Runyon, right? And Yash and Runyon, and even Bakhtiari played a shitload of snaps, right? So that is a replacement that we have to do, and we did replace them with younger people. So hello, all y'all, last year. I don't care if it's the youngest team, this and that. Listen, bro, we got a young team again, man. So just deal with it. Facts is a facts, bro. Hey, man, you older, you got you a young bitch, bro. Hey, you gonna be telling all your homies, my bitch 25. You gonna be bragging and doing all that shit, bro. So we should brag about having a young team, not the opposite, bro. We know the motherfucker's gonna make a mistake. We know the bitch ain't gonna be able to do all the things that a seasoned older bitch gonna do. But that is why we have to mold them into what we like. Or, listen, whatever they like, we got to adjust to what they like too. Okay? It's a two-way street. Absolutely, we are better for it. So that runs into the next question they asked Stenavich. They said, what did they say exactly? Oh, they said, what about your wide receiver room? Are you okay? Like they asked the difference of just having that one alpha in the receiver room. He's the go-to guy opposed to having multiple receivers. And he picked the latter. He said, yeah, the position we're in, is just the best guy there, whoever is open. And I think that's how Jordan Love should be. When you get your mind trained to keep looking at somebody, to keep trying to go to them, you might throw the ball in a double coverage and throw an interception while a wide open Allen Lazard is open. Those things might happen. Or Devontae killing them all game. Everybody know it, but they just plotting and baiting. They like, we're gonna let Devontae eat. He ain't gonna beat us deep. He gonna do his little shit, get a first down or two. But the time is really critical. We're gonna send a spy and smack him, smack Aaron and Devontae with something they don't think they seen in the double coverage. So we'll give them that. But again, I do not want to be tied. And I'm just so glad that we don't have a number one receiver. Why? Because we will have to pay them number one receiver money. Now, how are we going to divvy up the funds? I don't know, but it's a good problem to have. And let's just be thankful that we are good in the wide receiver room. So good that we didn't even draft one. Okay. Definitely. So I like this because I was talking about subjects anyway, and you guys are helping me. They did mention Marshawn Lloyd. I've called him Marshawn Lynch like 3 times already. Hopefully that stops what he talked about Marshawn Lloyd, and they talked about the difference of him and Aaron Jones, how it took Aaron Jones a couple years to actually see the field. And he said no. In so many words, he said somehow, some way, we got to get this guy on the field and playing. And that makes me feel good. You know, A.J. Dillon, Emmanuel Wilson, do what you can. A.J. Dillon, you know the playbook, you know all that. You better do what you can this year. You know, because we unleash him, it's going to be a dangerous change of pace. And the change of pace, I mean, that's dangerous is it ain't going to be that big of a fall off. Marshawn Lloyd obviously needs to prove himself in the NFL, right? Too much lateral moving, you know, but he's going to learn fast when these linebackers get on his ass. He's going to know, just like Reggie Bush. It took Reggie Bush a year and a half. As soon as he got the ball, he running sideways, bro. It's the NFL, man. These linebackers damn near as fast as you and 2 times bigger than you. Get your ass up north and south. Cover the rock up, too. Seem to have fumble issues, and we seem to just get guys with fumble issues, starting with Ahman Green. Motherfucker took the sleeves off, put them back on, put it, you know, they was trying to figure that out. We know Aaron Jones, not like, you know, every game or some shit, but it seems like the biggest games, man. Tampa Bay, San Francisco. Aaron Jones fumbles the ball. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got to deal with that no more. But, yeah, man. Hey, they asked about Marshawn Lloyd, and he said, Marshawn, yeah, I thought I said it again. They asked about Marshawn Lloyd, and yeah, just like I said, when I seen it, I said it's going to be hard to keep this guy off the field. And I love that Stenavich already is saying, well, yeah, you know, we got to have to figure something out with him. Yeah, the changing of the guard, listen, it's just a change, right? Within your division, within usual normal opponents. Like, you know, Seattle's not in our division, but damn it seemed like we played them every year at some point, or at least every other year, and we always end up beating them in the playoffs, right? But they know us well. So a change of the guard, again, we all know it is proven 4-3 works and 3-4 works. They both work, right? There's more than one way to skin a cat. And really, there's no team that's a 4-3 or a 3-4. It's really a mixture, but you know, that's just the team's base, right? Especially with so many dudes just dropping 4 wide to 5 wide. You're gonna have to be a nickel, dime. You gotta have extra defender back there at some point. You know, 4-2-6 or 4-2-5, whatever it is. I ain't thinking about math right now. You know what I'm saying? We could do it like that. But yeah, so changing of the guard, like I think it's a good thing. So just like now, our whole division knows, okay, Packers, we gotta get ready for this 3-4. You know, we gotta get ready for this 3-4. So now it's a change, right? Especially for divisional opponents. Oh well, you gotta see what the Packers are doing now. So I think it helps anything. The fear of the unknown helps anybody, right? You know what I'm saying? Just like Jordan Love last year, it's like we got the Kansas City tape. And we got the Philadelphia tape when he came in for a little bit, but we don't have much about Jordan Love. So now, obviously, Jay Love, you're going to have to step it up more. There's a whole season of film on you, especially you throwing off that back foot late and over the middle. So hopefully you can improve on that. And hopefully now you didn't quite have an X on your back. Earlier in the year, it was up and down, right? It was up and down. It wasn't nothing crazy. Later on in the year, second half of the year is when you really picked it up and put on an MVP type second half. Okay, people remember that. They got film on that. It is their jobs to stop everything. It is their job to look at where you felt uncomfortable throughout the year, when you made your mistakes. They are all over it, and they're going to try to duplicate that. So stay in that film room, J Love. I know you're ready, but I'm just saying you're going to have a target on your back this year. Not only you, the Packers. We've been had our target on the back. Did you see how Detroit's crowd was treating us? Like, Minnesota's in the division too, so is Chicago. I mean, they got booed too, but as soon as we came on, boo! Oh, hey, that's why I need to make my way to the draft. I'm booing every team other than the Packers. Every team, I'm booing them. Every single one. Everybody walk up, boo! Hey, I'm going to turn that shit up if I go. Shout out to my boy Crocodile Dundee might be going. Shit, shout out to my homie too, 2K Mobbin might be going. Anyway. Oh yeah. I mean, well, what they should have asked him is, were you impressed last year? Because you didn't get a victory anyway. That's what they should have asked him. But of course they didn't ask that. I ain't worried about what a DJ Moore, Roman Dunze, Montez Sweat. Nobody over there. I ain't worried about a word none of them are saying, man. Nobody worried about no Bears. We got the Bears trap. We got the bear traps ready. Yo, it's like the questions that we already know. The questions y'all talk about all week on all these podcasts, this and that. You go to the podium and freeze up. I ask some off the wall shit. What you eat for breakfast, coach? I don't know. I'm asking some crazy shit. I might have asked about the Kendrick and Drake shit. Like, yo, come up with a decent question. Were they not teaching that at Arizona? How the fuck is he supposed to know what's going on at Arizona? He got a whole NFL organization to look after. Fuck wrong with you? Have you seen him return a kick? Ask that shit some other time on your own time, bro. Everybody watching, we want some real deal questions answered. What the fuck going on over there? Who gives a fuck about Jordan Morgan returning a kick? He's not going to do it here. Now, as a sidebar, you have a question? Oh, Jordan Morgan's really athletic. We think he could play tackle, just like, you know, he actually ran a kickback before. That's not normal for an old lineman. That shows athletic ability. All right, it's a long-winded question, but if you want to go there, all right, go there. But don't just say, have you seen him? No. Hell yeah. Hey, I could do it. Shit, throw me, Packers Kingdom in that bitch. Like, hey, man, we'll ask all the right questions. Yes, sir. Shout out to my boy John Boehner, man. Y'all heard the man. Hey, hit the like button, please. Let's run this up. Subscribe if you haven't. Share. You know, share with anybody you can. We are almost at the milestone, y'all. You know, we'll do a little, you know, have a little fun. We hit the milestone. It's all good, bro. Maybe I'll bring you the good luck. Maybe I'll bring you the good luck. And we got to link up. See, I knew, listen, it be sounding good. I be trying to tell, all right, y'all, after stream, I'm going to holler at y'all. Man, as soon as the stream was over, I got kidnapped, bro. I couldn't come back to, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I stream, you know, that's the time I could do it, you know. I might have to send people on vacation or some shit. Send them shopping. They'll be back in an hour with no money. Oh, well, we ain't going to go there. So we ain't going to give them 12 then, Angry Casual Fan. First of all, we dealing with Matt LaFleur here, right? The same guy. You know, we love him. But the same guy who hey, now these are the questions I like, okay? When the media says, hey, you know, when Aaron Jones touches the ball 20 plus times, your record is 8-0 or whatever the fuck they say. That's the kind of shit I like. Don't be asking, would Arizona teach him? Did you see him return the kick? Who gives a fuck? And yeah, we want that average to go down. So 12 carries, 3 fumbles a game. So what, should we give him 4 carries? Is that 1 fumble? Is that the math we doing here? 4 carries, like, that's still bad. Hey, let's hope he could do better, right? Hey, I'm sure he ran through the thing and everybody hit him with the sticks and was trying to strip the ball. You know, they do that drill. Hopefully they do that. You know, hopefully receivers back on the jugs machine heavy. Man, I remember the Cobb, Nelson, Adams, them days, like, all you seen was a jugs machine. I ain't seen Christian Watson on the jugs machine. Jaden Reed, I ain't seen none of them motherfuckers on the jugs machine. Romeo, y'all should use it. The first year, motherfucking Romeo catch the ball. Oh, it's a catch. He goes to the ground, then it pops out. Same thing for motherfucking, you know, we're good. Hey, Christian Watson, wide open drop pass. Nutted on himself. Yes, because it's what they're asking to do. Even though we've seen 4 of them on the D-line, guarantee out of the 4, 1 of them and or 2 maybe had a kind of, you know, seal the edge kind of deal. Maybe you might have to drop back kind of deal. You know, we done seen Preston uncomfortably dropping back, guarding Justin Jefferson. I've seen Preston drop back uncomfortably still, but, you know, guard a tight end and do what he needs to do. You will not see Preston Smith dropping back in this defense. How about that? That's going to be a difference. You will not see Rashawn Gary. Now he has a more capability of doing it, and there's always one or two plays where you can send a guy given the right down distance situation where the hash marks are that they can drop back. They have Kenny Clark dropping back at times. Vita Vea drop back in coverage. You know what I'm saying? So like they do that. Not that it's never going to happen, but you're going to see a main difference, bro. Pressing, I mean, sealing the edge is even less important, especially when you got a wheel over there. You ain't got to seal the edge. You attack, you're going to be in the backfield anyway. The wheel going to come in and clean it up. Not only but the wheel and the mic, right? Like, so, shit. Or, Zane, find your motherfucking way to Los Angeles, bro. Inglewood, I should say, and go to the game, bro, at SoFi Stadium when we play the Rams, bro. Everybody, man, I don't give a fuck. Try to come, bro. Hey, vacation in LA. Cali Packer, you down the street. Try to get up in there, bro. Everybody try to get up in that game. You know I'll be there. There was no way in hell, in blue hell, I went to a Packers game at the Coliseum because that was historic for me. You know, I grew up around the Coliseum too. But if I don't go to the first Packer game in Inglewood, where they built the stadium from ground up, it's underground, y'all. It's a different kind of stadium. When I drove to San Francisco or Santa Clara, when you go, it like builds up. You got to walk up and do all that shit. You go down the elevator. Escalator and elevators to get down to the field on SoFi. It's just like built so deep under the ground. I'm like, damn, we deep. I'm like, we almost in hell. That's still too many for me. And let's just hope that that's not a thing, man. Yo, this thing is bugging, bro. Yo, it'd be way better off. Way better, y'all. For sure. Unless we do one of them dumb deals. You remember one time we played the Bears week 1 and then in week 5? Like, what was that about? I like to play them at the so we have no excuses, right? Whenever we play them early, normally we'll get the Bears week 1 or week 2 and we'll beat them. Oh, that was early. We're a different team. They always say that at the end and we beat them again. So yeah, I hope they spread it out. I hope one is like week 1, 2, and then the next is far away. Let's spread the punishing them. You know what I'm saying? Let's spread it. Yes. And again, that's what I'm saying. These dudes ain't finished products, bro. And again, speaking of that, they asked Stenavich, yo, the Morgan hand issue, like how can you fix that? How fast can you fix it? He said, well, it depends. It does take a while though, but he said it depends on how intentional you are about it. Both the coaching staff and the player. How much do you want to improve on it? I'm sure, if an NBA player had issues with free throws, right? I'm sure a lot of them took a whole summer, whether it works or not. Don't work for LeBron, but some people take a whole summer and just work on their free throw craft. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got zero in on one thing. You can't do a lot of shit. That's why shout out to my strength and conditioning coach from college. Like when you walked in the beginning of the year, he said, "What do you want to get better at this year?" When you start telling him all kind of shit, he said, "No, just give me one thing." After you give him the one, he'll give you whatever workouts you need to be just focusing on to have more explosiveness or whatever else you want to do. So, it's going to take a while. Hey, that might work. And they said, I don't know if it's quite yoga verbatim, but they said Quay Walker maybe to work on that hot head of his. He started doing that shit and it calmed him down as a player. I like crazy Quay. I don't give a fuck. Give us a penalty. I don't care. Suspend him. That's what we need. We need a player like that. You feel me? He needs to get, 1 or 2 times, like none in the playoffs. All right, but like regular season shit, he get into it, throw a punch or something. I mean, I just see that from Quay. Sorry, but Quay's like a lot of people I grew up with. We done threw many punches in games. Every game, seriously, every game, bro. It was a fight when I was in high school. Every fucking game. Okay, so hey man, when Brandy said y'all better listen, okay? We know Marshawn Lloyd is Brandy's boy, but she said Wicks is her favorite. So, we're gonna go over this later when the real deal, when the room gets settled and we got all the 53. Then me, along with you guys, are gonna have to give our starting 5 linemen, starting receivers, starting running back, even though that's a foregone conclusion. The corner situation, how it's gonna be set up. I'm gonna test y'all's knowledge, and once it really happens on the field, hey, I'm gonna say I was right. I told y'all this was gonna start. Y'all gonna say I was right. I told y'all that person was gonna start. So we'll get into that. And listen, looking at Wicks, bro, because there was one play that he did where I said, okay, let me see what this guy is doing. Because one play he was so open. I'm like, did they forget about him? Did he come on the field at the last second and point at the ref and did all that? Like they didn't see him get on the field because he was so open. It's that footwork, bro. Bro, the worst thing the corner want is his hips being turned any and every way, bro. He had motherfuckers doing motherfucking spin moves and all that, bro. Footwork is just impeccable. It rivals Devontae Adams. I'm sorry, I'm telling you, him getting off, bro. You don't know where you're going. He hit you with this. Where you going? Do that like where? Tough and he's strong, bro. So, I said my little wide receivers that I love. We're gonna go over it again, but we can't be wrong about saying Wicks, bro. He's amazing. All right, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Let's see how that go, bro. Listen, I don't like being embarrassed, bro. I got practice, Even though, man, they be fucking bullshitting. They be bullshitting, but I gotta practice, bro. Definitely. I mean, and I mean the hands, we ain't seen no horrible Wicks drops. We seen horrible Christian Watson drops. We seen horrible Romeo Dobbs drops. Jayden Reed, not so much. But I mean, everybody drop passes. We definitely seen Tucker Craft. Bro, you can't catch it. Do not do that lazy, his ass walking by doing this. Motherfucker, you're going to hit it up. And that's exactly what you did. Greenlaw gets the interception, making J Love look bad. That interception wasn't his fault. Yo ass, bro. You can't catch it. I just had you run away like this. Your ass, you can't catch the ball at all, but you just want to do this. Like, what the fuck is you tipping it up for? I know it's instinct, but you can't do that. That shit probably would have went to the ground, bro. Nobody could have picked it off until your ass tipped it up. You can't catch it, bro. Yeah, definitely. Or even in like a 3rd and 4, running the ball. You feel me? Hey, when they zig, we zag. I mean, I would say he's the most consistent, like all around consistent than everybody, all around. But Wicks ain't that far behind. Wicks ain't had a lot of time. Romeo's had a ton of reps. Wicks ain't had as many as reps as Romeo. Wicks probably got just as amount of, well, he don't even have more than Christian Watson. Christian Watson's 2 years of half reps is still more than Wicks got. Wicks, imagine him with a full, Wicks is on a 53 and he's starting this game. We ain't see Wicks till week, I don't fucking know. So, man, that's what I'm saying. And we ain't even talking about Bokeem, the stream Melton. We ain't even talk about him, but he comes in seamlessly. Hey, just comes in, running so fluent. It's like he know the offense. Clearly he does. He's on his team. But, practice squad players, you got to watch out for. We don't know where their minds are, bro. We really don't, bro. They don't get paid as much as people. They help getting the starters ready. They really want to be starting on game day. Sometimes they might think that they're going to get, activated, and then they don't. They live a hard life, bro. So for him to just come up in there without even thinking, and bro done came down with a 100-yard game. Touchdowns. Caught a touchdown in the playoff game against the Niners. Don't fuck with Bo. Boy, we got so many receivers, not to mention the 2 tight ends. Again, another thing that Stenavich said. Okay, so let's go back to the O-line. We lost Runyon. We lost Nyman. They asked about Monk. And I like Monk. Y'all see my report on him. And he said, yes. Love how he gets off the ball fast and explosive. So for him to say that about Monk, I mean, may we see Monk in the offensive, starting lineup at some point? I ain't saying from week 1, but at some point, I don't know. Woo, Hey, I don't know. Hey, we're going to see. I will always pick a Packer over a Bear, right? And then again, yes, Wick should be better. But this on Doomsday dude, he's supposed to be something. I mean, you gotta keep it a buck. He's supposed to be something. I heard, you know what I'm saying? So, but am I worried about him? No. Jair, hey, go show him what's going on. Hey, no, we're gonna put the pit bull. Hey, we're gonna put Valentine. Yeah, we're gonna see if Rome could even handle Valentine. How about that? Hey, we're gonna have DJ Moore. Hey, we're gonna have Keenan Allen might be hurt anyway by the time that game comes. We're gonna have Jair on DJ Moore, obviously. Put Stokes on whoever else. And have Valentine just, bro. And then again, let's not take away the coverage abilities of Bullard, Evan Williams, even Oladapo. They can come in, bro, and guard a tight end. They could come in and guard it back out of the backfield. We are going to have interchangeable. That's the word of the day, y'all. That's always the word. Interchangeable. Everywhere, though. Carl Brooks, he might play D tackle. This play, next play, he'd be at end. Same thing for Kenny Clark. Slayton going to stay in the middle, But, even Wooden. He could play in and he could play tackle certain times, I don't know about pressing and tackle, But I can see Gary standing up over the middle. You want to get tricky, hey. Get his ass up off all fours and then just come and stand over the middle. You know what I'm saying? And the other ones, crash down the other way. There's many ways we can do this, y'all. Many ways, man. Oh, yeah. Hey, Crazy Quay. That's a good one. I call him Quay. When you say a nigga name twice, that means you got to watch out for him. Anytime something get robbed, it was Ray Ray. Lil Ray did it. When you got your name twice in a row, you a bad motherfucker. So we call him Quay or Crazy Quay. It don't matter. But I like the aggressiveness. And I like some people think Matt LaFleur is a little chump. Some people, okay, he's such a player's coach. But y'all seen when Quay got ejected, Matt LaFleur, think. I seen some fire from LaFleur. I said, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, would he have probably done that to Devondre Campbell? No. But, LaFleur knows who to do it to. You got to do it to the rookies, man. You got to give him that rookie moment like, nigga, you need to listen. He did it with Musgrave, too. He's telling Musgrave to come here. Musgrave try to go to the side. He's like, no, come here, motherfucker. Like, get your ass right here. I got to talk to you. Musgrave's still trying to, nigga, no, you know you about to get it. So don't sleep on Matt LaFleur, bro. He can do that. But, Jaden Reed's so good at that. I want to keep Romeo on the outside. I want to keep Christian on the outside. All slot purposes. Jaden Reed can handle that at a great clip. And then again, let's not think, hey, Lloyd could be in there too. He can catch out of the backfield and he could play receiver, y'all. Again, remember how we used to do Swerve and Urban? Man, Tyler Urban did that shit so good. I'm shocked we didn't hold on to him. He did all the motions and the fake getting the handoff and the getting the handoff. And he did all that shit great, bro. Marshawn Lloyd has some of that in him too. Yes, craziness. And he started late. And again, there was just some plays where he was so open. I'm like, did somebody just slip and fall? Nah, he turned their ass around, bro. He going this way and then go the other way. He do the boom, boom, boom. Not quite. Devontae's is a hop. Devontae, he kind of, says he play back. He kind of doesn't cross. So he'll hop. And while you're in the air, like he could go there and in there. And then, but Wicks just puts his foot in the ground. And, man, that boy, hey, he cold, bro. He cold, bro. Hey, man, I said he was my favorite before he even took a snap this year. And I'm so glad he proved me right because his rookie year, albeit he didn't have to deal with the ayahuasca route tree, but his rookie year, I think was more production, correct me if I'm wrong, than Romeo and Christian Watson, right? When Christian Watson was available, yes, he had some very big, impactful games. And then Romeo was Mr. Consistent throughout the whole deal. Drop pass every now and then. He had to have his growing pains too. But Wicks, not even Wicks. See, Reed to me, bro, that's the one for me. We'll see how he picks up next year and continues. But he got some good route running too. Not on the level of Wicks, give you that. But bro's explosive. And I believe he's the best at 5'11". He's the best 50-50 ball catcher we have, even over the tight ends. Jaden Reed is the best 50-50 catcher we have, I believe. Not long, bro. But again, we have so many that we could give up one or two. And then also, it's a business, bro. They might, we might be able to get a trade out of one of them. Trade them a year earlier, something crazy like that. Good problem to have. Let's not be mad about good problems, bro. Some teams wish they had two fucking good receivers. Seriously. Some just got one nigga out there. For real. So, that's something to be happy about. But shout out to Adam Stenavich. It was good talking to him. And he did say Zach Tom is best at right tackle. So maybe Zach is going to stay there. The idea of Elton going to center, I think Elton would be a fucking beast dominant center. But then who the fuck we going to put at left guard? Monk? Monk, hey, the way Monk can block in the running game, putting him at left guard, Elton at center, that might be a nice deal there. But we'll see. Absolutely. And not just yelling at you, but remember the ayahuasca route tree is not just run a slant, Romeo. It's run a slant. If the defensive back hips turn this way, then cut it back in. If the defensive back presses you, cut it in this way 3 yards. If the defense, just let these motherfuckers play, Aaron. It's not Donald Driver. It's not Jordy Nelson. It's not James Jones. These are not guys who you had years to develop with, who actually taught you how to change routes up and do shit like that. When you first came in, Aaron, you just was like J Love is now, just brute strength and power. Oh, I'm just better than everybody. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just better than everybody. Then, you have to slow down, probably after injury or two. The game gets slower in your mind. You ain't got to do all that. Hey, on this route, Greg Jennings, how to in Cleveland, they cut you off. This time, if they do that again, go back the other way. And I'm gonna call that this. I'm gonna call that this. I'm gonna call that this. All them, like, bro, you got these motherfuckers throwing gangs. Like, bro, chill out, Aaron. Pepper it in. I know you didn't have the time. Well, that's why your ass should have came early to camp. I know you didn't have the time, so you couldn't just give them the whole ayahuasca route tree, but your ass should have came earlier. You should have told them. And everybody says, oh, the playbook is one thing, which is complex enough. Have you heard one of Matt LaFleur's plays called? So the playbook, they used to always say, oh, the playbook is the playbook. On top of that, you got Aaron's playbook. Bro, that shit takes years. These receivers, Devontae, it took him a while. Even he had his growing pains. He did piss me off too. But I wasn't a YouTuber at that point. But y'all know I would have got up on there and defended Devontae. All y'all motherfuckers. I can see it now. We're going to go back into the past, bro. We're teleporting to the past. This is 2000, whenever. Higher Point of View Packers channel was out when it wasn't out. Hey, man, this Devontae, I know he fucked up, y'all, but y'all got to have his back. He a second rounder, a little rough around the edges, but y'all don't see the routes he's running. He was open a lot of times. Aaron couldn't find him. I would have been saying all that while y'all talking about some, get rid of Devontae. Fire Devontae. He got to go. I know it. I know you guys well. Yes, he was, and he did a great job. And now, I make mistakes too. Soon as we did that move, Brandy, I'm like, I shouldn't have did. I'm like, damn, we couldn't go look for a nice, like an OC out there who done did it before. It's Stenovich's first year, and he came from the O-line. Me being a lineman myself, I kind of disrespected myself and Stenavich. O-linemen are the leaders of the team. D-linemen are the leaders of the team and can be smarter than anybody on the team. So I don't even want to limit coaches. Like, just like Coach O, who's to say he can't be a head coach just because he's a D-line coach? The coaches who normally get it, be like a DB's coach, the sexy shit. D-line coaches don't, or O-line coaches, normally don't get the head jobs like that. Andy Reid, though, Beast, he does everything, but Andy Reid's an expert at O-line. What you think he was doing? But yeah, man, Stenavich talks. I talked to all of y'all. Thank everybody for coming through today. Obviously, we will be back tomorrow. And they say more coaches will be talking too. I would love to hear from Ansley. I would love to hear from Campanile. I would love to hear from a lot of these, just to make sure everybody's on the same page. But good and goddamn well, they're going to say the same stuff. So that just means we all on the same page. But I would agree. We can do that. And we put up 28, people going to have problems. But yeah, we out of here, man. Shout out to my boy David, man. Shout out to David Niehoff. You don't look a day older. Shout out to Brandy Lewis. I'm gonna try to get my hands on some brats today. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But again, I ain't the boss sometimes when it comes to that. I can want what I want, but what's for dinner is for dinner. So shout out to my boy David. Shout out to 10 Raps for coming through. The homie Angry Casual Fan for coming through. If I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Obviously, shout out to the homie Zane, bro. I catch you on the stream a little later, man. Hope you're ready to whoop some ass tonight, bro. We're gonna come hard for him. Shout out to my boy Joe, man, in the building. Showing love per usual. John Bainan. Thank you, bro. Thank you for catching it, man. Thank you for watching, bro. Thank you for commenting when you miss it too, bro. I appreciate that. TR, of course. Be on the lookout. TR always up to something. Miscellaneous, thank you for coming through, man. Giving us the message before you got up out of here. And thank you again if you're watching the replay now. But thank everybody, man. We growing. Like, subscribe, share, donate, do all whatever you can, man. Let's get to 600. We almost there, man. I said by the end of the week, so we got a couple more days, y'all. Let's do it. But I'm out.